Hej alla! Welcome to episode 17 of the Learn Swedish with Katrin podcast. Välkomna till avsnitt 17. This week I'll teach you something that might not be super useful in day-to-day life, but that is still interesting when learning a new language, and that is idiomatic expressions. Weird sayings that are very difficult to understand just by translating the words themselves. I know a lot of Swedish teachers like teaching students the most strange expressions, like shitting in the blue cupboard, or there's no cow on the ice, or perhaps that your beard is stuck in the mailbox. But it's somewhat of a pet peeve of mine when students are taught language that isn't used anymore, just for the lolz. So today, I will focus on idiomatic expressions that are actually used by Swedish people today in 2025. If you want an episode covering the old-timey ones as well, let me know on Patreon. Speaking of Patreon, join us there to read along in the transcript, study the vocabulary, and complete the exercises for each week for only $10 per month. Go to patreon.com/slowswedish and unlock everything today. The first expression for today is smaken är som baken, and directly translates to the taste is like the butt. Smaken är som baken is the first part of the expression. The second part that often isn't said is delad. It means that our preferences are different, i.e. split. Delad. Split. Just like the butt is split into two butt cheeks. It might sound a bit odd or gross to talk about the butt being split in two, but it is actually a super common expression in Swedish when you have different opinions. This expression can be used like the English agree to disagree. When you say smaken är som baken, you accept each other's opinions, but you of course think that you are right. Here are some examples. Jaha, föredrar du att somna till musik? Inte jag. Men smaken är som baken. Oh, you prefer falling asleep to music? Not me. But smaken är som baken. Min lärare sa att min läxa var slarvigt gjord. Men jag tyckte inte det. Smaken är som baken. Delad. My teacher said my homework was sloppily done, but I didn't think so. Smaken är som baken. Delad. Jag tycker det är kul att spela paddel på alla nivåer. Andra tycker det är tråkigt. Men, ja, smaken är som baken. I find it fun to play paddle at all levels. Others find it boring. But, yeah, smaken är som baken. The next expression is gå åt skogen, which translates to go towards the forest. There are many expressions in Swedish that have to do with the forest. This specific expression, gå åt skogen, means that something goes wrong or not according to plan. Often, skogen is used to replace the word hell for those who don't want to swear. In the expression far åt skogen or dra åt skogen, go to the forest, skogen means far away, meaning that someone should disappear far away. But when things går åt skogen, it's a bit unclear why the forest represents something really bad. I guess det gick åt skogen is the Swedish version of it went to hell. Here are some examples. När min sambo försöker bygga IKEA-möbler går det alltid åt skogen. When my partner tries building IKEA furniture, it always går åt skogen. Ja, vi spelade ganska dåligt igår, så det gick åt skogen. Nah, we played pretty poorly yesterday, so it gick åt skogen. Om Henrik inte planerar allt ordentligt så kommer det garanterat att gå åt skogen. If Henrik doesn't plan everything properly, it's definitely going to gå åt skogen. Next up we have att vara ute och cykla, which translates to being out bicycling. If you are ute och cyklar, out bicycling, it means that you have misunderstood something completely or have completely incorrect information. This expression is often used in a humoristic way, but can also be used as an insult during a debate, for example. There is no clear information where the expression is from or what it means from the beginning, but today it's simply used to describe a person who is slightly behind or way off. Let's look at some examples. Om du på riktigt tror att jorden är platt är du ute och cyklar. If you for real believe that the earth is flat, you are ute och cyklar. När Margareta presenterade siffrorna på mötet var hon helt ute och cyklade. Vart hade hon fått dem ifrån? When Margareta presented the numbers during the meeting, she was completely ute och cyklade. Where did she get them from? Vänta, jag kanske kommer ihåg fel. Stämmer det att Titanic sjönk 1912? Eller är jag helt ute och cyklar? Wait, I might remember it wrong. Is it true that Titanic sunk 1912? Or am I completely ute och cyklar? The final expression of today is där skon klämmer, which translates to where the shoe is pinching your foot, or where the shoe feels uncomfortable. When trying new shoes, it's important to be able to identify where the shoe is pinching your foot and is uncomfortable. Because then you can find a different shoe that fits better and solve the problem. And that's exactly what this expression is about. That's where skon klämmer simply means that that's what the problem is. Everything else is working okay, but right there is where skon klämmer, which leads to the shoe not feeling good, and that creates problems. If you haven't identified where skon klämmer, it's difficult to solve the problem in an efficient way. You end up trying different solutions, different shoes, but the problem often returns since you don't know what the problem is. Here are some examples. Filip sa att hans kompis Johan har bytt skola. Så jag tror det är där skon klämmer. Philip said that his friend Johan had changed schools, so I think it's där skon klämmer. Jessica vill starta eget företag, men hennes föräldrar tycker det är en dålig idé, så det är där skon klämmer. Jessica wants to start her own company, but her parents think it's a bad idea, so it's där skon klämmer. Vi har testat många lösningar, men vi har inte lyckats identifiera exakt var skon klämmer. We have tried many different solutions, but haven't been able to identify exactly where skon klämmer. So, we have smaken är som baken, gå åt skogen, vara ute och cykla, and där skon klämmer. 4 very useful expressions in daily Swedish life. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure to let me know and I'll make more in the future. There are so many useful expressions to learn. And as always, if you want to read the transcripts, study the vocabulary, and do the exercises that go along with the episodes, join us on Patreon for only $10 per month. Go to patreon.com/slowswedish to sign up today. Tack för att du har lyssnat på podden. Vi hörs nästa vecka. Hej då!